Hello, welcome to today's video. We are going to be in our ukulele book for kids. We're on pages 8 and 9. So, there are a few ways for us to hold the ukulele. The preferred way is with a strap, like this. When you have the strap, the strings tie over where the neck and the head are, and they hold down here at the bottom if you have a screw for the bottom of the body, and it holds just like this. And this keeps it in a very nice and comfortable holding position. If you don't have a strap or you don't have anything to hold the straps to, I'd like to look at the first position there. You can do it while standing, or if you want to sit Indian style on the bottom of the floor like that, that's fine too. But let's take a look at the girl in pink, the one that's sitting on the chair. Kind of sit in the corner, and let's open our legs a little bit. Rest the ukulele gently on your right thigh like this. Make sure that the full part of the ukulele is on top of the thigh like that, not in the corner, not this way, but full point or full surface on the thigh, resting like that. You may notice that I'm kind of having it at an angle, and that's perfectly fine. If you want to bring it down a bit, that's okay too. But we want to make sure that it stays in position just like that. There are many ways to hold for this first part. If you want to hold like this, go ahead and put your hand up here and take your hand fingers, line them up with the fret wire, or just hold it like this. Another way I like to hold it is just kind of holding it down here at the top of the body where the neck meets the body. I'll mostly hold it like that. Okay, so now that we have a comfortable way to hold our ukulele, let's take a look on page number 9. We're going to talk about strumming the strings. Now, this is very important. If we don't know how to strum these strings here, we can't play the ukulele. So let's learn to strum it well. Let's take a look. It says here, to strum means to play the strings with your right hand by quickly brushing across them. So if you had a brush from the top string, good. Cows eat always, you go this way. So I want you to practice just doing that for the moment. Brush each finger over the strings from the top to the bottom, or from the top string here to the bottom string down there. Do that first. Okay, that's not how we pick though. That's not how we strum. I just wanted you to find that pumping motion, okay? It says here there are 2 common ways of strumming the strings. One is with a pick, and the second is with just the fingers. Now we're going to learn 2 different ways with the fingers and 1 way with the pick. Let's start by using the pick. I like to use a thumb pick like that has a holder over the thumb. But if you're not able to use that, if your finger is too small, we can use a regular pick by holding the thumb over that part of the pick and the first index finger on the other side and press them together. Now it says here, don't press too hard, but press firmly so that it stays in your fingers in the same spot. Good. Now it says here, strum from the 4th string, which is closest to the ceiling, this top string, good, down to the bottom string there, always. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pick as you hold your ukulele like this, keeping it firm down on top of your leg. Let's go over 1 string at a time. Good. And when you pick, press it out and down, out and down, out and down. Not too much out that it comes out this way, but just a little bit so that it comes out and down. Good. Cows eat always. Let's go back up. Always eat good, or cows good. As we did that one at a time, let's try it again. Ready? Good cows eat always. Remember to stay over the sound hole. Always eat cows good. Now, one thing about placement of the right hand and arm is in the corner here. Notice the edge of our ukulele. Place your arm kind of in the edge, but not always like this, because if you kept it like this, the hand would be way out here. So as you press it on the edge, take the front palm of the hand there, place it on top, just like that right there, and hold your fingers, these ones here, over the sound hole, just like this. We're not going to be pumping like that. We're going to mostly be in this position. Let's remember to keep your palm here pressed against the top of the wood of the body, just up on top of the bridge, and your fingers, especially the thumb and these ones here, over the sound hole. Notice that they're kind of at an angle. As a matter of fact, hold your hand open like this, over the sound hole. Are they at an angle? Is your palm holding down on the top of the body of the wood? And is your arm kind of at the edge of the body as well? Hold it like this to see if everything looks good. If it does, now put your hand into a flex, holding on to the pick, and now we're going to go ahead and once again, good cows eat always. Notice that my wrist is coming down. It stays in position and it comes down. Down. Bending down. Let's practice before we strum all together. Bending down like that. Bend. Bend. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to do this quickly. See how I did that slowly first? Until every single one of the strings, one after the other, good cows eat always, is going to be plucked quickly. Not so hard though, but lightly strumming or brushing over the strings. Let's brush them slowly. Here we go. Remember, bend the wrist down, keeping your elbow or your arm over the edge. Now the palm may come out a little bit when you strum. See how it's not in contact always, but it's a little over and up? See that? Let me move it up like this. So we're kind of like that. If you kept it down like that, I suppose it's fine, but you may mute the strings, so be careful. Always keep your arm over the edge as an anchor. Okay, there we go. Let's do that a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Were you able to play and strum all 4 strings together? Remember, let's try to do it 8 more times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's fine if you have to look down to make sure that you're brushing over all 4 strings, but also make sure to look up and listen to your pick strumming over all 4 strings. Just like that. Doesn't that sound great? That sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Okay, so that's with the pick. Now, let's go ahead and strum with our fingers. So it says here, first decide if you feel more comfortable strumming with the side of the thumb or the nail of your index finger. I like to use all the fingers though, P, I, M, and A. It says here, the strumming motion is the same with the thumb or finger as it is when using the pick. It says here, strum from the 4th to the 1st string. What I like to do is hold the pick fingers like this, like you're pretending to hold a pick. And open your hand open like that. little bit of a jerk downward. So the hand is picked like this, and then we open. Pick, open. When I do that, pick, open. Don't bring it up too high, but keep it close to the strings. Remember, we're going downward over the strings. Now, as we do this, let's do it by opening the hand. I'm not using the thumb to pick. I'm using these four fingers. I am A, okay? Or actually three fingers. Remember, keeping the arm over the edge as an anchor and doing it over the sound hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's with the fingers. In the book, it may show you just doing it with the index finger. That's fine, but it causes a lot of tension just on that finger, which is why I like to spread out the responsibility over 3 fingers instead. Important. It says here, strum mostly moving your wrist, not just your arm. So we don't pump like that, but we use the wrist. Little motion as possible. Start as close to the top string as you can, and never let your hand move past the edge of the ukulele. So if you go down like this, way too much movement, way too much movement. Remember, keep it over the edge like this as an anchor, and just bend the wrist downward as you open the fingers. Good. Now the last way we're gonna do it is with the flash part of our thumb. We're gonna do good, cows eat always, and then just brush the thumb with the elbow once again over here, or excuse me, the arm over the edge, and still bending at the wrist downward. Remember to do it over the sound hole. Start off slowly, and then brush it quickly. Not too hard, not too heavy, but a light brush. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so those are the 3 ways to strum. Let's make sure we can do all 3 equally well. With the pick, with the open, and then with the thumb. Let's practice every day, and we will see you at next lesson. Bye-bye.